Way! Welcome everybody. I just messed up the music. I think it should be working now. Welcome everybody. Thank you all so much for joining. I am not 100% sure everything is working right now. So I think there should be like a chat displayed on stream and well, there should be music playing. If the music is too loud or you can't hear it, please tell me. I'm not that confident in this stream going well, since I don't know if you've seen the last one, but that was a complete disaster. Everything that could have gone wrong went completely wrong. But yeah, welcome everybody. I'm looking at the chat right now. Uncle Ray is hearing music. That's great. So the first hurdle is already we've already succeeded in that. So welcome Uncle Ray. Welcome another one. Very ominous name. Oh, looks like an ant crawled into Uncle Ray's eye. I'm sorry to hear that. That sounds a little uncomfortable. I don't really know. That hasn't happened to me, thank God. At least not yet. Now my setup is very. I'll talk about this a little later, but I'm not doing this stream where I usually record my videos, and I do have some reasons why I haven't uploaded recently. So yeah. Yo, another one likes the music. Yeah, I've tried to put together a soundtrack that doesn't get me copyright strike off the side. So we have a lot of like Undertale and Minecraft and Sega music, which is kind of surprising, really. But yeah, now I can't really see the stats of the stream. But ooh, looks like we have 3 people with us right now. So thank you 3 so much for joining. And well, I don't wanna keep talking for that long. So I think we can just jump into the stream. Yay! And here we are. So obviously we're working in the Cyberpunk city today, and I have huge plans actually. And well, I'll just show you. Those are spoilers. Those are for. I've built this for the next video. Maybe I'll show you around that bit a little later on. But this is pretty much where I wanna be working on today. So this general area will be kind of like under construction for today. No, hold on. We have Mr. Ray and Uncle Ray in chat. I'm not sure if they're related, so I mean, if not, that's a that's a crazy coincidence. I guess Uncle Ray, that I've been working on Old Town for the next video, as you can see by these highway signs. Now I've talked about this in the last video, I believe, or like the last building video, but these decals are very low quality, and I tried uploading one again today, and I think it's not to spoil too much, but it's over here. So this is like another ad I made, and wow, it looks even worse. What is this quality? You can barely read the words on here. That's actually awful. No, looks like Mr. and Uncle Ray did in fact not know each other. So yeah, that is a crazy coincidence. But yeah, the great thing about live streaming is that you can all just kind of comment on what we should be. Yeah, yeah, Meat Snack is. I made sure to make this like really. Like, it's kind of ominous, really. Like Meat Snack, you don't really know what it's supposed to taste like, and let's be honest, the packaging does not look appetizing really. You can't even read the footnote I've added in that it probably doesn't contain any meat, just in the cyberpunk spirit. But yeah, like I said, the great thing about streaming all of this is that you can all witness whatever goes wrong, but also can contribute to what I'm doing. Like, Uncle Ray asks, that's fair. It does look like a brain. I took a stock image of minced meat, and the compression is really bad. I mean, not that the picture of the minced meat was great in the first place, but the compression really does make it look like brains. All right. By the way, can you see like the chat on stream when somebody says something? Because I know during the last stream I did that it did not work. It didn't display anything. So I really hope that it does this time. I'm not that confident though in it working, to be honest. But yeah, to get to what I'm actually doing right now, I'm kind of redoing the road layout a little, because the problem right now is if you just like look down this road, you can immediately see that, you know, this isn't a city and there's just like the neighborhood out there, which I don't want. It's kind of like immersion breaking, you know. So instead I'm doing this kind of, what's it called? Instead I'm doing this kind of Times Square split, you know, where the road just kind of splits off in the middle. And I've angled them wrong. I think they should probably be, or are they? No, I've angled this one wrong. Okay, so I don't think you can see the chat. I don't really know how to fix it, to be honest. So, well, I guess we have to rely on the YouTube chat for this stream. So I mean, on the counter of things that could go wrong, that's already the first thing checked off. We could probably do like a game of bingo or something on how much of the stuff I'm wanting to do goes wrong. But alright, yeah, this is pretty much what I was planning to do. So we'll be having a build right here that kind of obscures the view of the neighborhood out here. That's the plan, at least. Oh yeah, Uncle Ray suggests that we can kind of do like a tunnel. I am planning on doing that right here. But I feel like it would be kind of, you know, boring to just have everything end in tunnels, if you get what I mean. I did that in the like Downtown Tokyo series like 3 years ago. I tried that. It looked decent, but I'm pretty sure there are better ways to kind of solve that problem. But yeah, that brings me to before we keep building, that brings me to another issue actually. I've brought this up during the episodes as well, but we are currently sitting at 70% plot data. And that is already with the 20% I bought like a year ago for the first Cyberpunk series I did. So we really do not have a lot of plot data for all the projects I still want to do. Because I mean, I still have to do this kind of side alley. I'm not expecting it to be that detailed, but we just have to keep it in mind. And then I also want to do something up here, where this goes, what we've built in the last episode. I want this to actually lead somewhere. Over here to be exact, and then I want to add in like a staircase or something down there. And I am afraid that this alone will take up a ton of plot data. So my actual plan for this is to just kind of make the city end right around here. So all of this would basically be like a movie set. So imagine this is just kind of like a background that you'll see if you walk down the street, but it's not actually a place where you have to go. Which also kind of helps with with the plot data, because the builds don't have to be as detailed over here. Oh, welcome Daniel. Welcome to the stream. Daniel says that I could. Can I get another 20%? I've not really looked into this, but I thought you can only get like 20% extra plot data once. But if you can get it twice, then I maybe have to go out and buy some extra Robux, because that would be really handy. But yeah, this is not my priority right now. Right now I just want to kind of finish this area. This, by the way, is what I... Oh, voice crack. This, by the way, is what I built during the first stream of this series that went horribly wrong. I had like really bad internet issues, and it lasted for an hour, and this is everything we got done. Kind of embarrassing, really. Yeah, but now that I think about it, I will tear this part down. You won't be able to see this anyway. And well, I did plan this. I did plan today's build out a lot. And maybe we should actually get started. Oh, Daniel says that the max. Oh, so I can get another 20%. That's actually really helpful. I hate building on top of basements. It's so annoying. But yeah, an extra 20% would probably be helpful. Honestly, during the first Cyberpunk series, when I got extra plot data, I did not feel like maybe that's also just I can't talk. Maybe that's also just me, but those extra 20% I got felt way smaller than the first 20% I used building. But maybe that's also just a psychological. Maybe that's also just a psychological thing that it feels more in the beginning. I don't know. Oh, Uncle Ray says that it looks. Are you talking about this part? Because yeah, I agree. I mean, I built it. I have to agree. Really, it does look. It would have. When it's finished, it will look better. I'm not really sure if I'm going to keep it. Again because of plot data, but maybe I'll just close off this to make a kind of courtyard area. But yeah, that really depends on how long the plot data would last, though. Now what I'm doing right now, I'm trying to build a tower right now, similar to the one we've built during what was it? I think it was the market video. So I wanted to kind of look like this tower, which are in turn inspired by the mega buildings of Cyberpunk 2077. I've talked about this before though. And yeah, no, this one is a little big though. That's not that's not ideal. Another one asked what is a good color for a metro. Well, for the metro I did. I think I went for like a blue color. Yeah, I just went for a blue color scheme. I mean, blue, green, I think both of those would work pretty well. But then I don't know, do metros use like special color themes that I'm not aware of? Why do floors have to be so annoying sometimes? Okay, yeah, but well, I feel this may be a bit too big now that now that I look at it. It looks really imposing, which on its own is not like a bad thing. I feel like that could work in some circumstances, but I mean, it's supposed to look like this one. Yeah, no, it's a bit big, isn't it? Wow. Now, it doesn't even look like a tower, really. That's not great. It looks more like a cube, really. It probably is a cube, which isn't. That's not great. That's not really what I was going for. Uncle Ray says green and white looks. Yeah, probably. I mean, it depends on the shade of green you're using. But to be honest, all the metros or all the subways I personally have didn't use color at all. They were all like gray or white. Not even accent colors. Not even those were. But so I mean, if you went for like a realistic look, that would work as well, I guess. It would look really depressing, which could work depending on what theme you're using. Or what theme you're inspired by, generally. It looks like a comedy. Yeah. Where could he be hiding? I don't know. Though I should probably do it right now, but we will have buildings on either side of the street that kind of stick out to obscure this one, to obscure this building. Which, honestly, this does not help at all. It looks really, it looks incredibly ominous though. Daniel asked if I've ever played. Matter of fact, I did play Neon District. Yeah, I don't remember that much of it. I'm pretty sure I wanted. I thought about using it as inspiration because it is kind of futuristic, but I don't know. It wasn't really cyberpunky enough for me. It wasn't like, I don't know. It just felt like, the city just felt like it could already exist in like Japan or China or somewhere like that. But the game itself really pretty. I like what they did. I have planned the designs of some of these buildings. I also, hold on, maybe I should do it right now. I have planned to make a build that kind of... Oh. Yeah, this build is definitely way too big. But I decided to make a build that kind of... Looks like a bridge, kind of. So I have a build just stuck between these two builds. Which could be looking, I mean it has potential to look nice, or reasonable at least. And yeah, we definitely have to make this build a little. We have to make this a little smaller. That's way too big. Oh, we have someone new. Welcome. Oh. Estafi? Estest? That's a difficult name to pronounce. Estafi? I'm sorry, I can't pronounce it, but welcome to the stream. Yeah, sorry, the villain layer had to go. That was not working out. This may actually still be a bit too big. Or maybe if we make it start a bit lower, maybe it will look a bit better like this. Maybe, possibly. Theoretically, maybe. So if you look at it like this, maybe it'll work. you cannot make out what shape this is supposed to be. Yeah, maybe it's still too big. I don't know. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's fine. Maybe it just needs like an actual exterior for it to look good. I have no clue. Maybe. How about we start working on these buildings, and when they turn out fine, we can work on whatever this is going to be. I think that's probably a reasonable plan. Okay, so for no, hold on. I have to pull up my references. Like 1 or 2 hours ago, I planned out, well, at least 2 of these, as you can see by this one. Me having no clue. Okay, there it is. Yeah. No, I figured out something incredibly satisfying about the dimensions of some of the items in this game. Now, where is it? Now for the exterior of this build, I want to work with these. I think they're acoustic panels. That's what it's supposed to be, I believe. Yeah, probably. I want to work with these and then this type of window. And what we're going to do is we're just going to stack these on top of. Nope. I'm pretty sure I have a hiccup right now. But we're going to stack these on top of each other, and as you can see, these fit perfectly without the windows kind of overlapping with where the floors start. Kind of. If you do it correctly, that is. And this building is kind of in the way right now. That's rather annoying. Yeah, but this is the general idea I have with this build. It's incredibly time efficient, to be fair. That's a good aspect about this. And maybe we can make the top window a bit bigger to fill out the wall. Yeah, like that. Hey, Uncle Ray thinks it's stylish, yeah, isn't it? If we actually paint it, it's going to look even better. And if we do it around the sides as well. I'm pretty sure I want this build to be green. I'm not entirely sure about the color. I'm also not sure how good this actually is for the plot data. I mean, technically I'm not using any structurals or stuff like that. But I am using a lot of these. And I'm pretty sure, yeah, they don't fit right to the end. I mean, it's good that you're probably not going to see this, so... Simple yet effective. Totally right. Now we just have to copy it over a million times. This might be a flaw with this technique. It's not like annoying, but it is kind of annoying to having to copy it over the entire time. It looks decent, so it doesn't. It looks decent though. Okay, I didn't really have this part in mind when planning it. When planning this. Do these one? I hope we can resize these. We can. Okay, so perfect. I won't keep the windows that color probably. Are these? No, hold on. This isn't lined up at all. Now, okay. Now I take my word back. Now it's starting to get annoying. I should probably also color all of these before copying them a million times. Now, what I'm thinking is we should be doing green. Green would probably look. There's something with me. I really can't talk today. That's awful. But yeah, green is probably the best bet. I mean, we have this, but I really have to redo this build. It does not look appealing at all. But yeah, we have this chocolate color building right here. And to be fair, the green will probably look pretty good in combination with that. So now how does this look? No. Honestly, I kind of like it. Is it Cyberpunk though? I mean, with enough detailing, it could probably pass as a Cyberpunk building. Yeah, screw it. We'll paint it like this for now. I mean, we can always change it later. Now we just have to finish all of this. And we should be good. In theory. To be fair, this is the easy part of the stream. This is what I've already planned out, so there's obviously not going to be that many complications here. Except for this window, which is really annoying. But yeah, that looks... Honestly, yeah, that looks... I don't want to pat myself on the back too much, but yeah, this looks pretty good. Now for a more complicated question, what are we going to paint the windows? I'm thinking dark gray would probably look decent. It kind of blends in with the green, but I kind of like it. Yeah, it looks pretty nice. I think we can do it like this. And well, I would say that the first build is officially finished. That went fast. That was really quick. Oh, hold on, I'll just take a sip of water. We gotta stay hydrated. Uncle Rai likes it. That's great. Now, for this bottom part, I don't have a plan at all. I have no idea how that's going to how I want it to look. That's not great. That's kind of a big oversight, really. But okay, so hear me out. I will. No, that's actually really good that we're live, because I can actually ask you what you think would look good under here. So I mean, I have a couple of ideas. My first idea is that we could do something similar to over here, where we kind of have a traditional looking building that. So it looks like, you know, this building was built on top of that. Which, I mean, is one of my personal favorites. I always like how that turns out. What we could also do is something more similar to what I did here. So, you know, I really like my fans. So we could try and stick like some giant fans and like this, and technical looking stuff on the wall. So it kind of looks like, I don't know how to explain it, but it just kind of looks like just technical and stuff. I really can't explain it. But yeah, so like breaker boxes and HVAC units and the aforementioned fans, so that it looks kind of industrial underneath. Which, yeah, maybe even something similar to over here, where there are just kind of billboards stuck underneath. Yeah, honestly, I'm not sure if I like that more. And of course, like stuff like this, so some structural supports. Those always look good. Now, can I think of a third option? Not really, I don't think. Yeah, no, I really can't. Can I do... No, Uncle Ray. It seems like Uncle Ray is also in favor of a traditional looking build. Well, I'm looking right now if I can maybe try and do like a poll. I don't know how those usually work. I don't know. I don't think I'll figure out how to make a poll. Do I have to open it in like my browser? That could. Hold on, I will try and get that working. Meanwhile, you can look at the be right back screen. That's super fancy always. Nope, never mind. I can't. Nope, I can't do a. No, I can't do a poll. That's a little annoying. Well, back to Bloxburg it is. So, yeah, you just have to share your opinion in the chat, sadly. So, we have Uncle Ray very much in favor of a traditional looking build, which I can get behind. Those always look great. Now the bigger question is if we're doing a traditional looking build, are we going to do something like this, which is like Japanese inspired, or are we trying to do something else? Are we trying to... Okay, this one is not looking traditional, never mind. Or do we want it to kind of look like this, which... I don't think this has a style. It looks dilapidated. That's not a style though. Yeah, no, never mind. I also wouldn't describe this as traditional though. Yeah, okay, so I assume we're going to make something kind of similar looking to this. This is the only Japanese looking thing I can, or like traditional Japanese looking thing I can build. I'm not sure if that's like... Is there something else you could... Well, let's just start with it. Now I don't know what to do with... This is where I want to cut off the sidewalk and maybe do a staircase or something up to this level. So we will block the sidewalk right here. Maybe we can do like a shop or something in there though. Then for the rest of the exterior though, so for this side, what I would probably be doing, I think something a little rundown. That's fair. Now what I would be doing is what I would be suggesting. That's a difficult word to pronounce. What I would be suggesting is that we make something looking a little traditional, and then we use these pillars and some like structural supports and stuff to kind of make it look like it was reinforced later on. Honestly, pretty similar to this one. So it's supposed to look like it was reinforced in order for it to actually hold the weight of this build, if you get what I mean. So that's the plan. I'm not sure if I want it to be this wood color though, and wood color and wood texture. I'm not sure if I want it to look like it's made of wood. Basically, is what I wanted to say. Or if you want to do something a bit more metal looking. Metal in the sense of it's made of iron, not like it. I should stop talking. That's yeah, Uncle Ray. That's pretty much how it works. Yeah, they just let this build rot away and build this one on top. That's what I was thinking of, at least. But yeah, so I'll just add in this trim underneath. And honestly, I like the green color. Maybe, you know what? I'll carry the green color down to these pillars as well. I'm pretty sure this is the same green color I use for the traffic lights and stuff. And then we can just use these structures and not mess up like I just did, and connect them to these exactly like that. And does that look good? I think, yeah, this looking good really depends on what I'm doing with this bottom bit. Sounds like I mean, maybe I am in a little bit of a philosophical state right now. Okay, so for the color, I will stick to what has worked before. This is very basic, but I'll go for the stain texture with just a white color. Although red could... Now that I look at it, if I painted these walls red, this build would have the exact same color scheme as this build. That is a pretty big coincidence, not gonna lie. And this build is also supposed to be Japanese inspired. Now that I look at it. No, well. Now for the windows. I feel like I always stick to like the same four window types when doing these videos. Now specifically in the Cyberpunk series, but I don't think we really have any other windows that look good. I mean, these look alright. I mean, they look fine. I do like the texture. It looks like something similar I've done during this episode, where you can't really see it. No, you can't see it at all. But I placed like a normal window and then I put one of those fences behind it. And it looks pretty good. I really like how this turned out. Maybe I should... You know, maybe I will do that. Not with this window though. So what will we take? This window looks really fancy. Stained glass is probably not what we should be going for. But I do really like how this window looks. To be fair, it looks very American. So yeah, it probably doesn't fit that well. I mean, we can try it. We do have to stick to one though, or like one single window in between these pillars. These do look kind of Yeah, no, I think I want... I'm pretty sure I want at least 2 windows next to each other in this space. Although they do... I'm not sure why I didn't use these already. They look pretty good. Yeah, but looks like we're going back to these ones. Which, they're basic, but they always work. So, which fence did I use? This one? Okay, that looks like a jail. That's... I don't believe we want that. Oh yeah, I think I used this. Yeah, I used this one. That's not great. That's not great, but we have these support thingies in between. Yeah, we have to use the jail fence. Not exactly ideal. Or did I use... Nope. Chain link is also not the right answer to this. I mean, at this point we can also just try everything and just throw everything at the wall and look at what sticks. Yeah, this one's the best though. Now, imagine if we put actual like light blocks behind here, so it kind of shines through. I think in that case, this would probably look pretty good. I hope so at least, because I'm not going to change it. Now, what color are we thinking? Because I feel like green would look good. I feel like that will probably be too much of it. So I think it would actually be a smarter choice to use brown instead to make him look like wood, which is a little more fitting of the traditional kind of style I'm going for. And if we do this, we can also actually like see the colors, which is pretty helpful when building. That is a free building tip for you. Look at what you're doing. That's always helpful. Now do we want... Have I used window decorations over here? I have not. Should I use window decorations? Would they fit? I mean, if we're doing something in a Japanese style, probably not. I don't think. How about this? First of all, I will finish all of this stuff, and then we can argue about if that's a good idea or not. I can't copy the fence now. That is pretty annoying. Okay, so... Okay, looks like I have to paint it a second time. Pretty annoying. So can I get in between these please? I can, great, okay. Hey, so that's the basics finished. We 100% need some type of decoration in between these. That's actually... This looks really this looks really bad. I'm sorry, not bad, like under detailed, really. Now that you're pointing it out, Uncle Ray, yeah, why are these... It's true, why are these fences so thin? They're supposed to be metal. What? Oh, now I can copy them. Wow, thank you. Is this just a decal? Why is... Damn, the quality of these fences really has gone down in the past few years. Now, what are we thinking for decorations? Now, my first thought is that we just use structurals and place them kind of like this and paint them like the window to make it look more interesting. Now ideally we would probably place these on top and down below. I don't think this will... I don't believe this will work though. Yeah, that's kind of lopsided. But hold on. I mean, at this point I do have a pretty big recycling bin of stuff I've already used, which I could use again. With this awning in it. Do we like this awning? I mean, I would like it more if we could actually scale it to where it's the actual size of the window. This is pretty big. I'm not sure if I like that. Or we can do what I've also done a million times at this point, which is we can use these things as awnings. I mean, they are a bit more expensive when it comes to plot data, and we have to resize them first. And repaint them. And resize them again. And repaint them. Now this could... I mean, this is also fine. Yeah, you know, me personally, I think I prefer this over the big awnings. I'll get the big awning again just so you can compare. Again, this is where pole would actually be really helpful. Kind of sucks it isn't working right now, but yeah, this is... I mean, imagine in these windows we would also have these bottom trims. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it's not only me who thinks that this looks infinitely better than this. At least I hope so, or maybe I'm just really delusional, who knows. Also, I think... Yeah, I don't have the volume turned up. So now we should actually be... Now we should be hearing everything. I'm not sure how... Oh, looking at it, for you that's probably really loud. Hold on, my thing... I can't. My speaker's actually turned off. So I have to kind of restart them. I'm sorry. Hey, so now they're working again. Great. So, can you... Hold on, let me just get everything back working. Alright, so now we should be actually able to hear. I have my speakers turned really low so they don't kind of reverberate in the mics, so you don't kind of hear it double, if that makes sense. But I did not adjust the like audio levels of the game in my streaming software, so the music was really loud unadjusted. So maybe you've just gone deaf. I hope not, but that is a possibility. But I don't see anyone complaining at this point. Maybe the stream is kind of the stream is really delayed, so when you see me do something, I've probably done that like a minute earlier. These are crooked. It's not. That is. Oh, I can actually hear the game now. That's big news. And I can hear the music again, so I can vibe. I can vibe too now. I'm not sure how bad these actually are for my plot data. They do look pretty. I don't want to say they look really good. I feel like I've builds that are more deserving of that title, but they look pretty damn reasonable. If we now just copy it over to these bottom ones. And make sure they aren't crooked. That is a that is also an issue we had during the first ever live stream on this channel, which was wow. I believe it was during during when I was building the East Coast inspired town. Everything I've built on stream was incredibly crooked. That was actually that was awful. But yeah, for at least up until now, everything looks pretty straight or pretty level. And yeah, I also believe that this is probably this is honestly a great baseline of like what a decent build would look like, I believe, in a city. Now we just have to add a little more detail to also make it look cyberpunky, which means an incredible amount of custom decals. So for one, I have these ones right here, which just kind of look grimy and dirty, which is very on topic. Then of course I also have my kind of scuffed AC units. I know these could theoretically look a lot better, to be fair, these AC units, but they're also just made of three separate items. Oh, we can also delete that to save on some plot data. And yeah, I mean, I don't want to like compliment my own work too much, but just it looks decent. It looks decent. And it's just supposed to kind of blend into the background. So, because I mean, I just want to say the real focal point is this, but let's be honest, this is not that interesting looking. I have like 3 variations of this build around the entire city. I mean, this is arguably the best version. Like this is pretty much the same concept, but it looks better. And then we also have this, which is way too over detailed for such a small side alley. But yeah, this looks. I think I've done this with like, with these planks. Looks really good. Not 100% sure on the color necessarily, but it looks fine. This one is definitely the weakest of them all. But when you're walking around the town, you're not going to see this that much anyway. Yo. Welcome to the chat, another one. Thank you so much for the compliments. How long have I been playing Bloxburg? That is honestly a pretty good question. I'm not really sure. I think I have to go into my like Roblox transactions and search for when I bought it, because I really don't know. I don't want to do that right now. But yeah, so we have the basics of this build finished. So we can either work on this bridge now, or we can work on this building. I mean, for this build I already have a plan at least. For the bridge I'm not really sure. So if you have a preference, you can write it into the chat, and in the meantime I will look at when I bought Bloxburg. I really, honestly, I have no clue. I have to. I don't. Where are the transactions? I'm looking through the site right now. Is it trade? It's not trade. Okay, that's. I'm 99% sure Roblox had at some point had a feature like this where it like shows how when you spend what. Oh, never mind. I found them. I'm not sure if these, like, if you press on the Roblox items, it has like a tab which is named My Transactions. But now I have to scroll through everything, and I really don't know when I bought it. I'm also not sure why I'm that invested in it right now. Okay, so I know I bought multiple floors in 2019, so I must be pretty close to. I must be pretty close to the game. I believe. Okay. Oh yeah. So I bought it. Oh, these are American dates. In March of 2019. That's actually. And that's actually 6 years ago. Is it? Oh, we have 2020. Oh, damn! I guess I've been playing for 6 years. That's actually. I'm actually pretty surprised myself. So back to the stream. By the way, what do you think of these fancy animations I got for the stream? It kind of looks like watercolor. Yes, yeah, let me play it for you again. It's so satisfying to watch. I love before the stream I've played for this for like a solid 10 minutes. It's just no. It has no right to be this satisfying to watch. Oh, welcome to the chat. The theory of. That's also a pretty ominous. Well, I guess it's not an ominous name. It's just kind of mysterious. Uncle Ray says time flies. Yeah, it does. It does. So, so Uncle Ray is for the bridge. Theory of is for the bridge as well. So I guess we'll start. So I guess we'll start doing the. Oh, that was actually an accident. I did not print it. I did not mean to do that. Well, yeah. So let's start with the bridge. Now for the bridge we could do something like this, which I've done over here as well, which is it looks kind of interesting. I don't want to overdo it, so maybe we should do something else. Which brings me to something I figured out for I don't know, like a small while ago, which is I could theoretically use I'm not a dude. I can't. My sanity is slowly fading away during this stream. But yeah, what I was thinking about, we could use these kind of gate-looking things to make a bridge. Now we will remove the kind of sugarcane theming around them, of course. But I don't know, I feel like we could probably make a pretty nice bridge design out of these. Yeah, that's exactly what I thought, Uncle, right? That we should be doing something with a louder fence. Or maybe we should. Yeah, I'm 99% sure I want to be using. I want to use this fence for this. Now it does look really, really tall though. I'm not sure if that's really what I want for this for this bridge. Who needs sanity anyways? Yeah, you're so right. I mean, this looks. I'm pretty sure I've seen bridges in real life that look like this, where they have like these kind of arches over the top and these really, really tall fences. I'm not really sure if it fits here though. Like obviously we need to do something underneath, so it looks a bit it looks a bit thicker than right now. Maybe we should how about I'll just start with that, and then we can theorize about what what kind of style we want for this bridge. I'm pretty sure this is already enough. Like this tiny little bit of trim. What we could also be using is don't look at this right now. This is pointless, but we could be using these truss pieces. We would have to use a lot of these though, and you know how the plot data situation is. It's do I want to do it like this? Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I do want to make it. I do want to do it like this. I mean, it looks. Yeah, it's unfair how good it looks though. That's. Oh yeah, the theory of has seen them on. Seen these types of bridges on like overpasses. I'm pretty sure that's where I've seen them as well. These are not spaced. I did something wrong with the spacing. But I mean, yeah, this bridge is technically going over a highway-looking road. So and then in that sense, it would make sense for it to be like this. It's also really high up, so in that sense, it also makes sense for the fence to be really tall. I just feel like. See, like the problem I have with this bridge design is that it kind of makes the buildings around it feel smaller than they actually are. If you know what I mean. Like we have this fence, which is like a little bit taller than a person, and then we have this building right here where I've made the windows kind of smaller, where I've made the distances between the windows kind of smaller to make it look like the building's taller. And they don't really like work when I put next to each other. If you get what I mean, it's just I don't know. So just because of that, I'm thinking about doing something similar to these bridges. Because I mean, it is really tall if you look at it from down here. It's not. Maybe that's also just me, but yeah, it seems like Uncle Ray agrees though. So short fence may be the solution for this. This is why I like to plan those out. By the way, when I don't, seemingly everything seems to just go south immediately. Yeah, see, this looks a lot more reasonable. I feel like the poles don't make, or like the arches don't make that much sense now though. And you know, if we remove the arches, I mean, we might as well just use this bridge design again. Like it's and from that point on, it can only look better. Oh, Uncle Ray suggested that we could do a glass bridge. You mean like glass railings or like an completely enclosed bridge? Because if we went like the completely enclosed road, I feel like it would kind of clash with this building, which is, you know, supposed to also be kind of like a bridge over there. I don't know how to explain it, but I feel like we shouldn't have like two enclosed buildings right like next to each other. Which is why, honestly, yeah, which is why I believe the best solution is probably to just make this bridge look like these ones. We can always change colors, and I mean we can also plaster the bridge with ads to make it look different. That's always an idea. Is it a good one? I don't know, but it is an idea. And that's what we're all about on this. And that's what we're all about on this channel. Yeah. So I can't put these archers back into my inventory. So hold on. Let me just move them somewhere where I can wait until the Christmas update is over. Or until the seasonal update is over. That's what I wanted to say. Great, so now we have a collection of these for future use, I guess. If we decide to make a fancier looking bridge elsewhere. And now we just kind of do this where we copy over these element things. I'm not sure if we can. I hope they work out. I have to never mind, I don't have to rotate them. And they don't fit. Great, that's a tad bit annoying. So as a solution, I will just make the middle one a bit smaller. That's probably the best solution in this case. Whoop. Like this, then we can delete that, and the game is lagging. It's by the way, that's what I've been meaning to ask. Is that at the beginning of the stream, I talked about how I wasn't recording in or streaming from the place where I usually record my videos, and I'm actually streaming this on a laptop instead of my PC. And I really hope that you can't hear the fans and stuff, because that would actually be I imagine that to be really, really annoying. And okay, Uncle Ray okay, Uncle Ray meant like a glass floor. That's I mean, it would have made sense if we went for like a glass design for the entire bridge. I mean, that's not like a stupid idea. I'm not really sure how to do a glass floor without basic shapes though. And I feel like we shouldn't be throwing basic shapes at every problem I currently have, because I mean, we already have a problem with we don't have a problem with basic shapes, we have a problem with plot data. I know I like to bring it up a lot, but it's such an annoying problem. And I feel like I would be making the problem a lot worse if we just started making glass. The idea is cool, but I just don't think I should be doing it right now. Oh, true. There's a glass roof. Oh, I'm just. I'm so sorry. That is true. Yeah. we can. I'm sorry, I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. So let's try let's try something like this. I would probably be doing something like this, right? So we have. I mean, it would in my opinion, it would probably look kind of weird if we just had like glass floors the entire way. So this way we can we still have them, but it looks less weird, I guess. Yeah, Uncle Red, that's I mean that's fair. If being afraid of glass bridges is very much justified, I believe. Have you seen the video of like this elevator where they had like a TV as a floor, and they made it look like it was a glass floor, and it was cracking and stuff. That must have actually been terrifying. That is that's an awful prank. But that's what I immediately just kind of thought of when you said that. I have been recommended videos of like these glass bridges in China, I believe. And to be fair, they do look incredibly. They do look really, really cool. So I guess I get why people like them. But do they have to exist? Okay, so now for the bottom texture of this bridge, I think rust would probably, yeah, that fits in pretty good. If there's more going on below the build, they would. Oops, thank you. If there's more going on below the build, it will probably look a bit better to have the glass bridge. I just want to check it out right now. Yeah, shut us then. That's like the most reasonable reaction someone should probably have to glass bridges. I mean, they're probably just a safe, but my monkey brain does not want to believe it. And this looks actually better than I expected. This looks really cool. Yeah, I read that. Thank you. That was a great idea. Now we just have to make sure it leads to somewhere. That's not the topic of today's video, but of today's live stream, sorry. But yeah, this should probably at least lead to somewhere. So I'll just put it all right here for now. That's good enough. Yeah, but now it's time to. Yeah, this part of the build is kind of annoying right now that you can still see that. For now, I'm leaving it like this because I'm not sure if I'm going to keep this building because I'm not that big of a fan of it really. Looking at it now, I feel like it's just the proportions don't really fit with the rest of the build. I also want to change this build by just kind of pushing this entire exterior forward a bit so it also hangs over the road. Yeah, this build is definitely this. I will change this build later. I don't believe I will go. I don't think I'll be able to do that in the stream because we still have all of this to do. But yeah, look out for that. But we will change this build probably. No, but yeah, now time to. I am slowly but surely losing my ability to speak. Yeah, but now it's time to do this build. I have kind of planned it out in my head, at least. And this build is going to be pretty basic shape intensive. That's not a real word, but I just made it up. Because, well, this is probably the first build that actually looks. That's not. No, it doesn't. I wanted to say this is probably the first build that looks really cyberpunky, but nah, I don't know. How do you even describe a cyberpunk looking building? It looks futuristic. That's what I wanted to say. It's the first build that actually looks really futuristic out of all of these. They're not really futuristic. They're just ugly and run down. Which, to be fair, is a lot of modern buildings. But this is kind of what I had in mind for this build. And it's not actually that expensive. That's a bigger surprise. But this is my idea for this build. Let me just check. We were at 70% plot data at the beginning of the stream. Where are we now? 70.6? That's actually pretty good. So I said my goal for this stream was that we wouldn't go above like 5% for everything we're going to build. And we have been live for 1 hour and 20 minutes. To be fair, I am building incredibly slowly. So that's probably a reason why. The great thing about this being just kind of like a background set is that we don't have to do the backs of any of these builds. Because yeah, right now I just decided that you won't be able to go any further than like this when you're on the plot. We'll have something right here for you to stop you from walking further. Maybe, I don't know, maybe like a fire or something. So just like a logical reason for the road to be blocked. But yeah, what do we think of this? What do we think of this build? Because honestly, I'm not 100% sure. I mean, it looks futuristic, all right. That's not a problem. But do I like it? That's arguably the way more important metric to go by. Oh, I'm messing up. Probably should extend it a bit. That's as far as it goes, okay. So this is my idea. Do I like it? Yeah, I'm not sure at all if I like it. It's a nice pattern, but it's kind of similar to this build, really. I mean, only in the sense that it's built on top of something else and it's long. But yeah, I'm really torn on this build. I don't know. Oh. Well, welcome to the stream. Welcome Nemesis Realm and welcome Toes. That's an interesting name. welcome both of you. Oh, another one asked if I'm okay with people taking inspiration. Yeah, honestly, I'm totally fine if you want to take inspo from any of my builds. Honestly, I'm also fine if you just copy them one to one. I mean, that's really why I started doing Bloxburg builds. That's actually a really fun story. I once met someone in the server that copied my Tokyo 2050. No, not Tokyo 2050. That copied my downtown Tokyo build. I've built Tokyo too many times, but honestly, it felt. Honestly, I was so happy seeing that. So honestly, yeah, if you like any of our builds, feel free to take inspo or to just copy them flat out. I don't really care. Oh, the theory of suggests that we that I should maybe. That's a good idea. To so they suggest that we could color this inside bit in a different color than that bit. That's actually really smart. That's a that's a good idea. Now, which colors are we choosing though? I feel like we can't really go wrong with like gray. I know that's I know that's really boring, but at the same time we have like these colorful buildings all around, especially this one. This is for these ones I muted the colors a bit, but this one is really bright, and I'm not sure if I want to make all the builds like that colorful and like sticking out of the. I mean, if everything sticks out, nothing sticks out. That's like my theory behind this. Which, I mean, that's probably a pretty good way to describe Cyberpunk as a whole. So maybe that's actually a good idea. I don't know. That sounded really philosophical. Ominous building for the win. That's yeah. It looks, honestly, it looks ominous. Yeah, it kind of looks like a government building. I mean, we're already 1.5 hours into the stream. I think I can spoil a bit of the new video because, I mean, while we're on the topic of government buildings, it's 7 AM, perfect. But I've been working on a. Nope, that's the wrong outfit. Hold on. I've been working on a police station for the next video. Another one asks if I've ever played Stray, the cat. It's on my Steam wishlist. I really want to play it. It looks really pretty. But I didn't play it now. I want to though. I'm currently finishing Cyberpunk. No, like 2077. It's taking a long time. But yeah, this is the police station I've been working on. So this is also kind of ominous looking, I believe. This is like the same vibes we did over there, where like one building is built on top of another building. Oh, also custom logos, I did. Custom logo appreciation time. I mean these are also, I mean these you can actually read the words on them, which is a lot better than the decal I uploaded today. I just want to say I did not, hold on, maybe I'll put the I'll pull up the original right now, real quick, just to show you how bad the quality on Roblox actually is right now. Yeah, but this is what I made. Like this is, I mean, the quality is not that great, but you can clearly read the words and stuff. You can read what's written on the container mostly, and this is what's in game. Like this is not what I uploaded. Why is it so bad? That's a really big issue on Roblox's part though. But yeah, I've also worked on this, so more spoilers, I guess. This is, yeah, I do really like how this looks. But yeah, that's enough spoilers. Let's actually work on the build now. Uncle Racer, it does look kind of misty now that you talk about. Yeah, I think it's the winter fog. The winter fog actually adds a lot vibe of this build. The snow, not so much. It should probably be raining or something. It does look kind of magical. That's not the vibe. That's not the vibe I wanted to go for, but yeah, it does look kind of magical. Oh, another. Yeah, it seems like another one is a pretty big fan of. I mean, yeah, I'm pretty sure I've like 6 months ago or so I watched like a playthrough of Stray. I probably shouldn't. I feel like I probably spoiled myself a little. But yeah, the game looks. I mean, the game is really pretty for once. It looks so good. It's so cute as well. Or how these like robots look. But yeah, no, we were actually. But yeah, I mean. Yeah, we should probably go back to to this build though. How did we go on? How did we go on that tangent? It does look like a government building though. It kind of reminds me of the honeycomb-looking build I did for the train station of my first Cyberpunk build. If you've seen that. But yeah, what are we going to do for the other color? That's very annoying. What are we going to do for the other color? Because I don't really know what kind of. I mean, gray basically goes with like every color. But which one are we? We could also just place windows behind. We could also just place windows behind the structures, behind the basic shapes. That could look pretty good as well. Oh, welcome to the stream, Isla. Thank you so much for the compliment. And I mean, I have to agree, it is pretty cool. This stream is basically just me patting myself on the bed, on the back really. Oh, and welcome. No, Nemesis Ram, you've been here before. I don't know. Welcome anyways. Welcome back to the chat. Hovercar charging station. Hovercar charging station. I did think about adding like hovercars or like or AVs into the city. It really all depends on the project, really. Because I mean, I did do hovercars for the last Cyberpunk series. They weren't that detailed, but they were kind of cool. But yeah, I'm not that good in custom cars. I mean, if we're on the topic of leaking stuff, I have been working on like this as like a Cyberpunk looking police car. It's just like the Road 500, but I've modified it a bit. And well, this is basically as good as I can like go. This is like the best of my ability when it comes to custom cars. And like building flying or like hover cars from the ground up would. I mean, it would take so long. And you can't even see that much of the sky really. Okay, no, right now you can. No, that's not a good example. But yeah, hover cars, and the idea is really, really cool, and it does fit with the Cyberpunk theme. I'm not sure if I have the skills to do it though. Yeah, but to go back to this build, I will just. Oh, that's. I will. I'll try and place windows behind these basic shapes to see what it looks like. I mean, if we're just going for contrast, that would probably be enough already. Honestly, Damn, it does look pretty good. I do like how this looks. Don't you hate it when your local government building is blocking the sky? That's so true. Now, do we like it? I'm inclined to say yes. Hold on, let me get some. These won't work. Let me get some light cubes. I've placed all of these on. These ones I did not. Let's get some of these to see what it looks like when these windows are actually illuminated. Now this is the stuff that actually uses up your plot data like crazy. And I have to actually place them behind the window for them to make sense. Now from here you can see the table. From down here I hope from down here you can't. Do we like it? I'm pretty sure we like it. Nope, the theory of likes it. That's great. Uncle Ray says that they like the ombre. What's the ombre effect? Let me. I'm sorry. You get to see the beautiful animation again. I have to look up what that means. Ombre effect. What does it typically achieve? In baking? What? I wasn't baking. Ombre effects are typically achieved through applied techniques such as frosting on a cake. I feel like that is not what you meant. If it is what you meant, that's... I don't know what you want to tell me. I can't talk. I don't know what you want to tell me with that. So that's a coherent sentence. Can I look at Google Images? Does that make ombre? Right here it's just like gradients. Maybe that's what you meant. I don't know. Can you tell that I'm sleep deprived? Half the reason why I looked that up is just so I can look at this animation again. I'm sorry, I have to play with it again. It's so satisfying. It's so flowy. My transitions don't get enough credit. Oh, smooth transition from one. So a gradient basically. That's. I appreciate that you want to sound smart. But sorry, I was so confused. That was ombre, like brother in Spanish, or? But okay, so you mean gradient? Okay. Okay, so that now that is solved. Oh, the theory. Oh no, the theory of just sent like a very long message. Let me read that for a second. Oh, the theory. That's actually kind of smart. Hold on. No, let's get rid of the light cubes, and let's add in some. You mean like the normal basic shapes, right? So if we just add those and I assume this is what you meant when you said that. And then we can change their color to let's say white, for example, and these ones are made dark gray, just so you can still see that the windows exist, but. And then we place light sources behind them. I mean, these wall lights are probably the smartest way to do this. So if you place these behind, so they kind of like shine through, I guess. Oh, there, it works surprisingly good. Damn. Oh, Isla says that we should add in more graffiti. That's true. We should probably do that. I feel like, yeah, the city is definitely missing graffiti. The problem is I didn't really. I have yet to find like graffiti decals that I think fit well. But other than that, yeah, I definitely agree. We do need more graffiti. It did. Okay, hold on. I thought it just deleted like half my lights. Thank God it did not. So, do we like how this looks over the? Now, to be, in all honesty, I mean, the advantage of like the light cubes is that they give this kind of glow effect, if you get what I mean. And this technique does not. But other than that, it's way smarter to do it like this, especially since you won't be able to see, or like, you won't look at it that much. So yeah, thank you, the theory. That's actually that was a really good suggestion. I should probably move these over a bit so they kind of line up exactly where the glass lines up. Like this. Pretty much, yeah, that looks pretty good. Yeah, that's. Uncle Ray says that we could hide the lines with this lamp. Are you talking about these lines with the where the windows meet up? I mean, we could. Oh, no, we can't. Hold on. So, you mean like something like this? So they kind of... No, Nemesis Ram says this doesn't look like Bloxburg. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I'm glad we all got on the same train of like complimenting me the entire time. That's really what life should be all about. Oh, sorry, I just bumped into the mic with my water bottle. Now I mean, if this is what you meant, Uncle Ray, with like covering the lines. Honestly, I feel like the lines don't really bother me that much, to be honest. So I don't really, like, I'm not that. Me personally, I don't really care if you can see them. I mean, we could technically make them the same color as. We could technically make them the same color as these, what they're called. As the walls, so they blend in a bit more. But mostly, yeah, no, I'm pretty happy with that. I mean, this is of course the first step. We still have to add in a lot more details, of course. Especially like billboards. We need lots of billboards. Okay, Uncle Ray is unsure. Unsure about the border window frame? The weird window frame situation. But is that what you're unsure about? Because I mean I'm fine with both ideas. The good thing about doing it like this is that we save on plot data. And I know I bring that up a lot, but I really am afraid that we are going to hit the limit sooner than expected. I feel like we should... Honestly, this build could probably be a bit darker, especially now that we have these lights that illuminate it. I'll color this entire build a bit darker. So I mean, we're finally back to brutalism. I guess it's not entirely brutalism if it's just made out of concrete, but we're back to concrete-looking builds. I've really missed that since this build. We could technically change the material to being concrete. That may actually look kind of good. Yeah, I think I like that more. That's me personally at least. Me personally at least. Uncle Ray says don't think about the limit. Yeah, that's the mistake I made during the first Cyberpunk series. See, the problem is I don't want the series to end up. I don't really want the series to end up where it's like 95% of the build looks like this, so it looks like really, really good. But then I have like one spot where the plot data ran out that just kind of ruins the entire build. That's like the worst case scenario. So that's basically why I'm so worried about the plot data. Nemesis Ram suggests that we could do rooftop gardens as like a contrast. I like the idea of rooftop gardens in general. I did a lot of them in the past. Are they? I'm not sure if they're cyberpunk enough though. I feel like the whole theme of cyberpunk is like that. Everything is like run down and bad, and you don't want to be there. And like, I don't want this place to end up looking nice, to the point where you would like to spend time there. So the idea, I like the idea in general, but I just don't think it really fits with the cyberpunk theme, if you know what I mean. Talking about the cyberpunk theme though, it's time to place down some ads and stuff like that. I have these vertical ads which I really, really like. I only have 2 of them. I think I'll probably I use this one over here. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Let's make it a bit bigger so you can actually see it from further. The quality is horrendous. I'm sorry. This is I've also uploaded that one after Roblox and shitified its decal system. So this one also looks pretty bad. The good thing is you're only going to see it from far away. So I guess there's that. Oh yeah, the theory of the squeak. Yeah, you're right. You can increase the limit. I've learned today that you can increase it to 40%. The problem is that I already have increased it by 20%. So this is like on top of. I'm not sure if this is like. I'm pretty sure these 20% are like integrated, so it's still 70% of the total. This whole system is really confusing. But yeah, I already have bought 20% plus, and I'm already very afraid of this going wrong. But yeah, I mean, in worst case scenario, I can still buy another 20%. But yeah, you're right. I can technically buy extra. I can technically buy extra plot data if in the case of me running out. Oh, by the way, this is actually worse than this billboard. Because this is actually 2 decals I've uploaded separately, and the quality is still that bad that you cannot read any of the text down here. I mean, hold on, let's see the pretty transition again. I'll pull up the original. I'm not sure if I have it right now. I hope so, but I'm not sure. And then we can just look at how Roblox ruined it, basically. Like everything on that godforsaken site. Do I have it in my downloads folder? I don't. Hold on, I think I have to. Yeah, no, I can't. I don't have the original on this PC. Nope. Pretty transition. Wait, I don't have, but basically in the original, this is comprehensible. You can actually read that. And I'm honestly, I really want to know what Roblox does to these pictures to make them look this badly. It's like really it's mosaic levels if you close up. Far away, it's fine. I mean, from here you can. It looks like an ad. Maybe I'm also just blowing this out of proportion though. Maybe people just. I don't think people would look at these that closely anyway. Oh, Nemesis Ram suggests abandoned zones. That's a. Hold on, let me read that. Oh, Nemesis Ram suggests that we do like an abandoned area where there was like luxury ones that kind of got abandoned. That's really funny. If you Nemesis, if you've played Cyberpunk, there's actually an area exactly like that in the game called Pacifica, and that's basically the exact same. It's like a luxury resort that was abandoned, and it's now falling apart. And I really like the aesthetic of that. I'm not sure. I don't think we have enough space to do something like that. Hold on, maybe I can just maybe I can just pretty transition. I'll just dig out a picture of Pacifica real quick. Okay, so here we are again, pretty transition alert. So this is like the Cyberpunk equivalent. So it's like hotels falling apart and stuff like that. This is like concept art, I believe. And honestly, I would love to build some. I have planned in the beginning to do something like this. In the end, honestly, I don't think I have enough. I don't think we have enough space. Yeah, but anyways. Oh, Nemesis is building Uncle Ray's world, but yeah, it's the ideas themselves are so cool, and I would love to make like a Bloxburg build involving them at some point. Like rooftop gardens as well. They don't get enough appreciation in my opinion. But hey, that's enough talking. We should probably go back to work. So now it's time to make this build look bad, basically. So we wanted to look a lot run down. We may have to recolor these tech decals though. No, of course we can't we can't miss out on the AC units. I'm pretty sure I have some in grey that would probably fit a bit better. Yeah, right here. I mean, it makes sense for these to be a bit less brown, considering this build is probably a lot newer. But also I need my grind decals. Then at this point they're pretty much at this point we pretty much need them on every build. They're just, I mean, it's like day and night, the difference having them and not having them. Like it adds so much to the build. It also costs a lot. But at least for me personally, it's totally worth it to add these in. I mean, just this looks cool. Like I like it. I love this. Yeah, I take all the I take everything back about me doubting this looking good. It looks so good. It looks so good. Maybe even instead of these, instead of just having dirt right here, we could also add another billboard because we can, or two. What do we think of this? Okay, maybe it looks. Okay, maybe it looks a little weird. Yeah, exposed wiring and tilted ads never hurt anyone. That's wiring is actually something we also still have to do. Oh yeah, okay, we can't place that right there. I'm not sure about these ads. I feel like. Yeah, I feel like we should be getting rid of those. They don't really. They're too small, maybe. Maybe sometimes less is more. Sometimes that I have to keep reminding myself of that. And yeah, this honestly looks good enough as it is. Maybe I should add in some lighting for the ad though. Oh, maybe two lights. We're living the luxury right now. Oh, Uncle Ray, helipad turned squatter home. Yeah, that's fair. You would probably have a lot of homeless people in a city like this. I did put some tents down. I'm not sure where we could put like a helipad though. The problem is I don't want people to get up like this high, because then I'd have to detail the roofs, which plot data, like, you know, and so I don't really want to do that. But yeah, anyways, we do have to work on the underside of this build. Two lights, they're rich. Yeah, it's like, I mean, it's the government building. I'm pretty sure they make enough money to afford an entirety of two lights. Now, what are we going to do with the bottom of this build? What we have done before is, what we could do is something like this, what we've done under this tower. So we're just adding kind of like a rim and then these truss pieces underneath and like some ductwork basically. Spoilers ahead, I also did that over here and it looks really good. So I'm very inclined to just do that. But at the same time, I'm not sure if I want to repeat the same design like a million times. But you're also not going to see it that much, because you won't like be in this area that much. I should probably add in this roof section. This is complicated. Whoever owns this town does not know how. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you're right, Nemesis Ram. That. I mean, but that's pretty much what Cyberpunk is about, though, isn't it? It's like, yeah, how do we make the worst possible place to live in? And I mean, I'm not sure if I'm not sure why, but I seem to be pretty good at doing that. But this may be a warning. I don't know. Okay, so I think I will. I mean, we can make it look less rundown, these beams, just by painting them a lighter color. And then we can have another one right here. And then we can do some detail work underneath. Oh, Uncle Ray says hanging pipes. That's a really good idea, actually. I'm not entirely sure how to do that. But the idea itself is really good, you know. Now, we do have these wall pipes. I mean, it's not exactly the same as what you suggested, but yeah, we could have these pipes running from this build into this one. I mean, you don't. I mean, it's not like you see that much of these pipes, though. They're very, like, hidden. This is complicated. Hold on, first of all, let's just... make this look like metal. So we actually have a texture down here. Oh, another one asks if I'm building in a neighborhood. No, I'm building in a public server right now because I can't afford a neighborhood. I already have to buy extra Robux in case I have to. My sanity is slowly leaving me. But I already have to buy extra Robux in case I need to upgrade my plot data. And I don't really want to spend it on a neighborhood, especially since I don't make videos that often. Which, to be fair, I do have a fair excuse this time though for not uploading in a while, at least not like an actual building video. Anka says, don't you hate it when you're walking and a pipe falls on you? That, yeah, it happens to me every day. It's awful. Quite the headache. Yeah, I feel like I'll be going back to basics though. We'll just use ductwork and stuff like that to. Oh, hold on. No, I actually have a original idea there. What we could be doing is we could run a beam down the middle of this. Preferably a straight one. Preferably an even one. Can we hold on? Can we copy this one over? Could this be please? This might actually turn out to be incredibly painful to do. I hope it's not. Please just work immediately. Perfect. So my idea is that we first of all make this look like the rest of the metal. And then what we could be doing is having these supports right here go from this middle bit to these side support thingies. I don't know what they're called, but something like this. This could actually turn out pretty good. Do we like this? It is something. It is different. That doesn't have to be a good thing, but it is different. It kind of looks like a rib cage. I don't know why I just referenced that. Oh shit, we have five watching. Thank you, Nemesis. That's actually pretty. Damn, why are you watching this? I'm pretty sure there are better things to, better quality. I'm pretty sure there's better quality entertainment out there. I mean, thank you, but damn. Okay, these beams are a bit crooked. They're also not spaced evenly. That's maybe even that may even be a bigger issue. What's the spacing between these? What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117, 118, 119, 120, 121, 122 specific. So like this. That looks, yeah, that looks fairly easy. Oh yeah, the theory of says it's like they didn't build proper supports and then had to add in some later, but they were bad and Rust. I get why you have theory in your name now. That's actually a really good. That's a really good idea actually. Thank you. Thank you for doing all the world building in my in this series. That's really helpful. Do we like how it looks though? That's the main question, because from down below it actually looks pretty. It looks pretty sick, or to be fair. Do we like the ductwork? I'm not completely sold on it now, but to be fair, I wasn't sold on this entire building either. So maybe it's a me problem, really. So do we like it? I mean, it looks decent. If we painted the underside of this, yeah, if we painted the underside of the bridge in like brown, it kind of blends in more with the supports. And yeah, I like the look more. It fits pretty well. Angarai says they're rich but use cheap materials. Yeah, it's the government. It's a government building. I think that's in character. But I would say, I'm pretty sure it's. Is this crooked? I'm not from far away. From far away, it looks like it. Is it? I mean, if it is, I guess it's on point, but it also would be, I would be very bothered by it. I wouldn't change it, but I would be incredibly bothered by it. Oh, the theory of says it will look cool to walk under. And you know what? You're probably right. Let's just try it. The snow is kind of breaking my immersion right now a little. Okay, so here we have the bridge we built earlier, and here we have that built. And yeah, honestly, yeah, it looks really cool. I really like this. Now the green building next to it looks very under-detailed. We definitely have to add something to that to make it look at least a smidge more interesting. But also we've been live for 2 hours and I still want to finish that build right now. We have very big plans and not that much time. I mean, to be fair, I mean we could keep being live for like, I don't know. I don't know how long. I guess it depends on how long you stay. But yeah, so the plan for now, finish this build up real quick and then start working on this one because I feel like this will take a lot of time. Sounds like a plan. So, what can we do here? I mean, the easiest thing to do is just to add in these dirt thingies underneath. Because the background is very dark, I don't think you'll be able to see much of it. So maybe we should find another a different solution to that. Nope, hydration time. Yeah, maybe we should try using billboards again. That's maybe that will work a bit better. I'm not that. That's a very small space though, and I don't want to use another vertical ad right next to this vertical ad. So I don't know. You know, there's one cheat code I've used for a lot of these builds, which is to just run these giant ass pipes up the exterior of it. And you know what? This may as well we may as well do that right here. Maybe it should be done on this side though. What do we think? I think it looks alright, it looks fine. It definitely looks, it is an improvement. A small one, but it is an improvement. Oh, theory of sets maybe a bit of contrast. You mean like contrast with these tile thingies? So like that we have a bigger contrast in the pattern, or what? What do you mean with contrast? What we could be doing is having alternating like colors. No, I mean I'm spoiling everything, but yeah. For this build, I did this where I had this kind of where I had this pattern of colors, which I was kind of like a lighthouse. I guess it's a lighthouse pattern or stripe one, if you want to be generic. And that could turn out nice. I think it would definitely add contrast. Isla just says cats. No, nothing else, just cats. I mean, yeah, cats. Having a cat would probably add something to the build. It would definitely add cuteness. That's what this build is lacking the most at the moment, probably. Aside from like happiness, I guess. Now maybe it is basic, but adding in HVAC units or like ACs is good. I'm not sure. Yeah, no, I'm not feeling the AC unit. Oh, Nemesis Rams asks if I can put the Roblox server. Can you? I don't think you can do that. Can you? Like just copy a link of the server again? I don't think you can do that. If you can do that, I've never seen anyone do it, so I don't know. Well, I don't think I'll be. I'm pretty sure I have to finish this build off camera. I don't really know what to. I don't really know how to fix it now, right now at the moment. So, well, let's start with this build. It's still incredibly big. I'm not sure if we do we like it being this big? I'm not. I'm pretty sure it's way bigger than that build. We can also just measure this build out. Hold on, how big is it? So this build is 10 squares in diameter. And this one is this is 16 squares, so yeah, it's almost twice as big. Yeah, we should. Problem is I don't really want to shrink it down that much. Because like the main purpose of this build is to just block the view of this side of the build. That's kind of a backdrop. Evil layer time, you're right, yeah. Now when we're done, it will probably look less like an evil layer. I mean, depends. If you think this looks like an evil layer, it will definitely look like one. My idea right now is that we just kind of copy over this design and make it work on like a bigger build. Again, this is like inspired by the Cyberpunk 2077 mega buildings, which are very big buildings. I think the name is very much self-explanatory. So, while I'm doing that, we could. Honestly, it took very long for this to happen. So, I guess I'm impressed. Okay, looks like we're back. Honestly, this being the first time of me having internet problems is very. Very surprising. Usually it happens a lot sooner. Oh, looks like Nemesis is going. Thank you so much for joining. Where was I? Yeah, splitting this thing. Honestly, I don't know where I was going with that. So this is the basic kind of structure of this tower. The thing I also use these acoustic panels to kind of make it look like smaller windows to kind of mess with the scale of things. And then I've used these things to split like the build up into multiple parts. What I'm thinking is, can we skip that part and just do something like this to save on these panel thingies? Because that's like my biggest goal at the moment. Because if we can achieve that, and if it looks good, if we can achieve that, and it looks good in the end, then we found a very good way to save plot data. I'm starting to sound like a broken record, but yeah, it is important. Oh, the audio is cutting off. Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure you're at the part where my Wi-Fi just went out. Like I said, very surprising that it only happened now. During my last attempt to stream, the internet went out like yeah, no, it went out 3 times in the span of 1 hour. And for a lot longer. Oh, looks like the pillars are having a seizure. That's not ideal. We don't. Oh, they're glitching into. We don't want that. Oops. That's a tad bit annoying. But I'm sure we can save. I'm sure we can save it. On a different topic. I just instantly forget everything I was talking about a minute earlier. On a different topic, can we? I don't know why I added this in, but in the other tower I've had a gap right here. So yeah, we can also add that gap back in by using structurals. 1 structural to be exact. Which is great. Why is... Okay, I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one noticing this. Why isn't this beam going straight? Why can't anything go straight in this game? We need like a ruler tool to make stuff like this work. Well, yeah, this is like the design I was thinking. Damn, it looks really, really menacing. Yeah, this is the design I was thinking of. I'll add in another one of these gaps. They just help to break up the building. I'm not sure if they make the build look smaller or bigger. I hope they make it look bigger. I'm not sold on it though. Yeah, you know, Ankarai, you're totally right on the villain layer part. It does look like a villain layer. I can't even deny it at this point. It just looks like one. Now we are actually, I'm not sure if you're paying that close attention to the music, but we've been live for 2.5 hours, and the playlist I made for the stream, in order to not get like struck down by copyright and stuff, it's just like an hour and 20 minutes long, so I'm not sure how much the music has actually repeated during that time. I hope it didn't too much, because I feel like it would be a bit annoying if the music just started repeating a lot. Yeah, the theory of that's also kind of what I was thinking. That was the plan for this tower as well, to make it look like a skyscraper. I mean, like I said, these are based off the Cyberpunk 2077 mega buildings, which are skyscrapers as well. So in that sense, it fits. It fits. Now, do we like this? I'm pretty sure I want to add an entrance like this to this build. For that to work, I have to build a floor first, though. And I have to figure out something for right here, because I don't want you to see that when the build is finished. Some road which I shouldn't be detailing right now, but some road markings would. Oh, well. Some road markings will probably help this to look a bit better. I can't. This is very. This is very tedious work. I can't. Okay, this works a bit. This works a bit better. Okay, so some basic road markings to kind of show where you have to go. Or where you have to drive along, I guess. Oh yeah, okay. Is the... Okay, I'm not sure. I'm not sold on that one. Is the entrance ominous? I feel like we're kind of overusing the word ominous at this point. I do really like that entrance though. I think, I mean, I did a pretty good job building it, to be fair. Okay, note to self. It's not. Oh, I did it again. It's not a good idea to hide or unhide the roof when you're doing something underground. That's actually bad. Why does it take that long? But yeah, you won't be able to access this, hopefully. At least the way I planned it right now. So it doesn't have to be that detailed. By the way, what color do we want for these for this build? So we already used green for the last one. So I don't want to use green again, to be honest. So maybe blue or red. Orange. I've also used a lot of orange in this build this far. So I'm not that sure about orange either. Triangles are always spooky. I'm not sure about that one. I mean, I'm sure there are lots of things that are triangles that aren't spooky. I can't think of one right now, but I'm sure they exist. No, I'm thinking about it right now, and no, I can't think of a single thing that's not spooky and a triangle. So maybe you have a point. For the entrance of this build, going very basic, so I'm just adding these doors. Not even the stairs. It's really like just kind of a background piece. So you're not supposed to look at it that thoroughly. Oh, are these? No, I still want to add in like a little bit of a design. So I'm getting out the plans. And I hope I can resize them so they, yeah, exactly like that. Exactly like that. Okay, so now what color are we choosing? Yeah, I mean, if we want to lean into the menacing look, I think red could work pretty well. Yeah, I'm doing red. Maybe not this salmon color. Okay, so I have to. Can we have this? Yeah, but a little less like vibrant, I guess. Or can we? If we just, that's not red. That's brown. That is definitely brown. But oh well. We can't have everything. I use that metal texture over there, so we'll use that one over here as well. It would make sense for them to cut costs like this. Now this is apartment 1, so it's only logical that we write it, that this one is number 2 then. In very big letters, so you can still see it from here. The theory suggests that we can use. Oh, you mean like hold on, you mean like this caution tape? Yeah, that's also what I was thinking about, but I kind of want to do it with like a bit of storytelling, I guess. So like I want to give like a reason why you can't go there, you know? So that's why I don't just, I mean the caution tape is smart, but I don't just want to place some fences on there without any reason. I messed up, hold on. All of these are crooked. I mean, that's probably on theme, that this area is not that well maintained, so I'll let it slide. Make it light. Yeah, you're right, we should probably add in a few lights at least. So it's not as creepy. These lights made it worse. It's more creepy now. But also, do I really want to fix it? I don't know. First of all, I really want to finish the exterior of this build. Now, if I made this a basic shape, we could just. If I made this a basic shape, we could just copy it over the entire time, which would... Which would have saved a lot of time. I don't know why. Yeah, that would have been way smarter. I made the 0 too big again. I hate making signs with basic shapes. I mean, no, never mind. I hate writing letters with structures. That's what I mean. It's like the most tedious thing ever. And it looks good in the end, and that's the only justification for me doing it. And why does it keep rotating the entire time? Oh, Uncle Ray says that a fire hydrant exploded, and that's... Damn, that's really smart. Yeah, that's a. Do we have like? We have water sprinklers, don't we? Like to water your plants. That would be a really good idea. Damn, how do you come up with all these storytelling things? That's actually incredible. The bane of every builder's existence. Yeah, that's so true. Basic shape. They're like a blessing and a curse at the same time. It's like, in the end it looks really, really good, but to get there, it's like the most painful thing ever. Now for below, I think I will do something like this. These don't look like entrances. These look like garage doors. That's not what I was. That's not what I was going after, really. I think I used. Never mind, I didn't. I thought I used like neon lights on these pillars, but I just used. These planks, which I can still use here. I think these will probably help a lot to make us look better. Except I can't. Never mind. These don't look good. Okay, now for the fire hydrant idea. That's so smart though. Now they would probably be in electronics, right? Let's see, we have a snow machine, we have confetti, sparkles. What are sparkles? In the beginning I thought this doesn't look like water. No, this one looks even less like water. Does the snow cannon look like water? Oh yeah, you're right, Uncle. You're right, Uncle Ray. Yeah, it's probably in Gardener. You know, in the beginning, I thought that we had to build like a side of like a fire with like fire trucks and stuff like that to kind of block the way, but a fire hydrant is so much more convenient. Or I can just search for sprinklers. Garden sprinkler. Oh, you can barely see it. That's not. Well, the effect is really. I mean, if you're like 2 meters away from the sprinkler, you can't really see the effect of it, or like the particle effect. I mean. Maybe we do have to. Maybe we do have to go with the sparkles. I feel like if it's like implied enough, it will. We can kind of gaslight ourselves into thinking that it's water. Yeah, no, fog will definitely not be helping in that situation. I mean, apart from the fact that it's like, it doesn't look like, oops, sorry. If we ignore the fact that it doesn't look like water, and it glows for some reason, it could be kind of convincing, maybe, possibly, I don't know. Can we change the color to... Yeah, we can, but... I don't know. That's really difficult. Radioactive water. Yes. It doesn't look enough like water. That's the problem. Can we change the color of the sprinklers so they? That may actually. No, we can't. Never mind. That sucks because the idea is so good. To be fair, radioactive water is probably very fitting for a Cyberpunk city in general. Yeah. You know, Uncle Radio. Yeah, I also thought that we had more sprinklers, but I also remember the sprinklers to be a little more noticeable than what they are right now, which is not at all. Now, what I thought we could. My sanity is going worse by the second. It's awful. What I also thought what we could be doing is we could try having like a car crash or something on the sidewalk. So, you know, that's like you naturally can't go there because there's like a car right there for some reason. I don't know. Yeah, I've also seen that. Is it like called something else? Because I swear I swear those sprinklers are more noticeable than that. Or did you use one of the fountains? Because I mean that is more noticeable. Why don't the sprinklers have that water effect? No, they're not sprinklers. They're called sprayers. Now this is. They're called like, now this looks good actually. This is. Oop, I moved my mic. These actually work well. And we have multiple of them. So we have like the arched one. I feel like this one could work well for the fire hydrant. And we have a third one, the mirror. Yeah, this one's probably not as fitting. So first of all, we have to get a fire hydrant, and then we have to decide what we. Oh yeah, great. That's great. That's great though, because the fire hydrant can also kind of block the road. So. Nah, that's so smart. Did they update the fire hydrant model? I swear it looked different. I'm pretty sure they did, yeah. That looks really nice now. We just have to make sure the spray thing is actually behind this garage. Or like the hydrant, because at least I wouldn't want a fire hydrant in my driveway. I feel like that would be kind of not that helpful. Oh yeah, that's totally fine material. That's yeah, you do you. But now finally we have something to go off. So which one are we feeling the most? Do we do the are we doing the arched one or the hold on, let me just put them side by side. So arch one or the white spray? What do we think? Honestly, I'm not sure. I'm really not. Can we place these on top of basic shapes? Because then they could, you know, they could kind of like, I don't know how to explain it, but you know, since they're inside of the hydrant, kind of. Anchor rays for white spray? Yeah, I feel like the white spray would probably make a lot more sense. We can look at it how the yeah, the white spray does. I moved my mic again. The white spray looks a lot more natural than the arch one. So yeah, we'll be going with that one. So the next step is to get out the fences. Where is it? There it is. To kind of block the area up. Now, are we blocking everything, like the entire road, or are we doing just this? I mean, we have to do like custom patterns and stuff, so you know it actually looks like. What am I trying to say? So it actually looks like you can't go there. Yeah, no, that makes sense. That makes sense. So dirt pile, probably best way to do that. Dirt pile and this kind of blue color and foil texture, I believe. I mean, we could also make the water look a bit more dirty. That's probably, yeah. What is a dirty watercolor? Because I mean, at least, I mean, I believe that like, my mental sanity is declining so quickly. It's like, it's not even that late, it's like, okay, it's like 10:50 p.m. And I feel like an old person saying that. Maybe gray? No, you can't see it at all. I feel like an old person saying that, but my mind just stopped working. Okay, no, brown water is not the way to go. That's a horrible idea. Greenish brown, yeah, that's. I mean, but that just looks like, I don't know. No, we can't do that. That's an awful color. Well, I'll do. This blue color has to do, and we will not. I will not make the water brown. That's. Oh, we can actually paint this part of the road blue. Do we like that? I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I do. Oh, then it's just 1:50 p.m. for Uncle Ray there, and 2:50 for the theory. Yeah, you're probably. Honestly, hold on. Let me look. You're probably in the United States, aren't you? I've hold on. Let me look at my work. No, never mind. In the US, it's like. Well, in the East Coast, it's like 4:50 p.m. So damn where you from? No, my curiosity has been piqued. That's a difficult word in my defense. That's a very difficult word. Oh, Canadian. Is there such a big time difference between the East Coast and the West Coast in Canada? Or like the US, I guess, as well. Oh, American, yeah. No, that's fair. The US are pretty big. So do you guys have like winter holidays at the moment? Because I have been curious. I've looked it up this morning before I planned the stream. Well, what I saw was that Americans had like winter holidays until the 1st of January. So I was honestly kind of nervous during the stream because I thought nobody's going to show up. Oh, welcome Zemek to the chat. Zemek asks, "How are you so creative?" Well, if you're talking about this specifically, this wasn't my idea. I'm sorry. I have to look it up. I'm sorry. I already forgot whose idea it was. Was it the theory of? I'm pretty sure. I'm sorry, I can't find the message right now. Oh, Father Bob, sorry, I completely missed you. Sorry. Welcome to the chat. Oh, Uncle Ray says a car crash for better effect, you mean? Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, that's fair. The problem is I have these modified cars and I'm not sure how much plot data they... I should start a rule. I should not mention plot data anymore in this video. I'm pretty sure it's starting to get annoying. How exactly do you make a car crash in like? It's a puddle. How do you make a car crash in there? In this situation? Oh, Uncle Ray had the idea. So I'm sorry. I'm very. Sometimes I feel like I have dementia. It's a big problem. Well, I forgot what. Oh yeah. Now before we finish this build, I do want to add in some of these railings, just because they're all over the city, and it would be weird to leave them out of this part. Father Bob and Uncle Ray, yeah. Smart to make the good idea to have the. Oh, we couldn't have the car could have crashed into the fire hydrant. That way, that's why it's leaking. That's also an idea. I think that could be quite good. Let me, because I don't want to. never mind this. I just wanted to say I don't want to change this build up, but I spent like 10 minutes on it. I don't think it's that big of a deal. The more difficult part about this is making the car look like it crashed. So like deforming it and stuff. Oh, Zemek asked if this is... What do you mean with all of this? Because honestly, there's not that much of the stuff we've built today is out of basic shapes. Like these are, like this is, if you've joined data, this is everything we've built during the stream so far. But these are like these are decorative panels. This building is made of basic shapes. That's true. But this one is just a few structurals and painted walls, basically. So no, it's not actually that much out of basic shapes, surprisingly. Theory of says smoke machine. You mean like with the crash car? That's smart, yeah. That driver is getting sued for all their $2, yeah. so true. Let me just remove this for a second. So how do we make it look like it crashed? I'm thinking about making the bumper look kind of deformed like this. This looks. Oh, Zemek is leaving the stream. Thank you so much for joining. See you. At least I hope to see you again. Yeah, so how about we just add random structures to the car in the hopes that it'll look good later. We could also hold on. Let me just do this. I'm sorry, I just got really annoyed. I've touched on this like at the beginning of the stream, but I'm not doing this where I usually record my videos, and I'm also not using the normal equipment I use. So I'm using like my old microphone, which is not that good really, and it's constantly in my face and really really annoying. I mean, I guess that's where it's supposed to be, but you get the point. What I just did, I just turned these lights on so it looks like hazard lights. So that's what I just did there. I think this kind of looks like it crashed. I'm not really sure what else to add, to be honest. I feel though in a situation like this, I feel like this should be a bit more like cyberpunky. I feel like we could do a bit more with like technology to make this crash seem more interesting, you know. Oh yeah, old-fashioned. no crumple zones. Yeah. It's a brick. It's like what was I talking about? But yeah, I feel like in a situation like this we could maybe like, I've done this over here where I used like these neon lights to make it look like to make those arrows to kind of point you into the direction where you should be going instead. And I feel like we could maybe do something like that over here as well, with basic shapes. We just have to make them look like... Yeah, that's fine. Now, what I'll be doing is I'll just place down another basic shape and like a carpet on top to make this raised a bit, so we can put like legs under it. So it looks kind of like, so it'll look like a barricade kind of, if you get what I mean. That's the plan at least. I'm not sure how well this will turn out though. Can we paint it so it's a bit easier to see? Yeah. So my idea right now is to just use the neon lights to make kind of like arrows to point you in the direction where you should be headed. I will probably convert this into a stairwell or something to so you can actually like head up to here. So it will technically make sense to have the arrows pointed in this direction, even though right now it's just like a garage. I just hope this turns out how I want it to. Oh, Uncle Ray says police car in front of the tape. That's also smart. Yeah, I will add in a police car later. Now, what do we think of this barricade thingy? It looks futuristic. It looks futuristic enough, I believe. It looks alright. It definitely feels at home in the Cyberpunk city. Definitely a more high-tech version of the yellow tape. Oh, Father Bob wants me to add in a mattress and a sleeping bag. So, well, I'm 2 steps ahead. There's already a tent over here and a mattress over. I removed the mattress. Why did I do that? There should be a mattress over here. Hold on. Let me add that back in. I'm pretty sure it's in a beds category. Yeah, it's in a beds category. So here you go. Just for you, the mattress is finally back. So police car, yeah. Here we have the police car. I'm not entirely sure where to place it, to be honest. Like obviously it wouldn't be like right here because that's where the water is. Would it be like here? It does feel a little out of place. I'm sorry, Father. I placed it back. So I mean, yeah, but I think I believe we can do the same thing over here. But instead of having like the arrows, I'll put in like crosses to show that you can't go there. Oh, that's the plan at least. I'm not sure how well this will turn out. I don't think I can write like "do not enter" or something on the. Do we have a decal that with that text, or like a road closed sign or something like that? I hope so, because I don't want to make one myself. Oh, let us just browse through the image library. I just hope there's something like that. So what are we like? road closed sign? I don't know. Yeah, nah, there's not really that many good. I mean, this one fits, I believe. Yeah, I'll use that one. I mean, it also fits like color-wise. Oh, it's a bit tall. Maybe I should resize it probably to be a bit shorter. Yeah, like this, and that should be good enough. Hey, what do you mean, Father Bob pay? I'm paying my bills. Yeah, the IRS has nothing on me. I believe no. Oh shit! Do you remember the? I'm not sure if any of you have been around, but last Halloween I made a not Christmas. I made a Halloween special about me being chased down by the IRS. That was a really random and obscure video. I'm not sure why I made that. Yeah, so but what do we think of this? I think it looks fine. It looks pretty good. It does what it set out to do, and I mean I don't know where I was going with that. But yeah, it does what it's supposed to do, and that's enough, I guess. I'm pretty sure though that we pretty much have done everything I set out to do for this episode, so I mean if you have any other suggestions on what we should be doing. Hold on, first let me check the plot data, how much we've used up. 73%, honestly, 73%, I'm very happy with that. We started with 69 or 70, and we're just there. For everything we've built so far, that's really, really good. I'm kind of proud of myself even. Father Bob says add a warning for the close road on the. I mean, technically we don't even need this right here because this is a one-way street, so both these lanes go in this direction. So there really isn't a need for these barricades even because nobody's going this way. Oh, the theory of things. Yeah, honestly, I'm very surprised. I mean, it'll look even better when we can't see past the building if I actually put something in that area. But yeah, it's surprisingly good. Now, what we could be doing is we could add in a bit more detail over here, since I mean these sidewalks are here are a lot more detailed than this one over here. So yeah, we could be let's place down a lot more trash. Or vending machines. Vending machines could also be. Oh, the street doors all around. Oh, now I get what you mean. Yeah, that makes sense. So you mean like place these details on this side as well? I assume. And yeah, that's a pretty good idea. Yeah, you'll see you will still see these when you like walk out of here. So yeah, that makes sense. Now the main detailing strategy of this series so far has been to just place trash everywhere. And lore-wise, I'm just doing it because, well, what's it called? Like the company that does all the trash management is not working correctly. I don't know. I didn't think that deep into the story of this place. But yeah, maybe the trash workers are doing a strike or something. That makes sense. So that's the reason why the trash is piled up everywhere. In my head, at least, that makes sense. Father Bob says, add phone booth. I mean, this is the future, right? I don't think... I think where I live, there aren't any phone booths. I can't tell. In the area where I live, we don't have any phone booths anymore. They've been all like dismantled and stuff. And this is like in the future. Are people still needing phone booths in the future? I don't think so. Alright, people definitely need a lot of dumpsters in the future, though. There's so many dumpsters in this build. The sidewalks still look kind of empty, though. I'm not sure how I can even fix that. Oh, in Blade Runner, are there phone booths in Blade Runner? Like the original movie? Oh, it's been a long time since I've seen that film. Hold on, now I have to look it up. Hold on. Pretty transition. Wow. Let me look up Blade Runner phone booths real quick. Blade Runner. Oh, they have phone booths now. Oh, they look really fancy. I mean, I guess it would make sense to. I guess it would make sense to add something like phone. The thing is, I'm more basing this off of like Cyberpunk 2077, and there basically everything is done with like implants. So you take your phone calls over like a chip in your brain and stuff like that. Oh, the theory of asks if you mean like Cyberpunk Edge Runners, the anime? Yeah, I've watched. It's so good. It's probably one of my favorite shows of all time. Period. I had a very good time with that show. Oh, the Cyberpunk. I'm not that far into the I'm not that far into Phantom Liberty to as I said. Oh no, hold on, no, I have been. Was it I know there was this one cutscene where they use like a normal phone. It's so cute. But yeah, no, I remember, yeah. But even there it's like outdated technology, right? Because the character doesn't even know how to use it properly. So I don't know. Yeah. Oh well. Well, I'll leave the sidewalk blank for now. And I mean, technically, we could still work on this build right here. I don't have a plan for it really, but I guess we could do something with it. First of all, we could expand it. That would probably make a lot of sense. Yeah, then, yeah, okay, we're talking about the same thing, okay. Okay, so what do we want this? I'm running out of creativity at this point. I don't really know what to do with this exterior. But this is the goal for the stream. I want to finish this part of the of the city, and then I don't know. Maybe I can open up my joins, and then some of you can join me and walk around the city and stuff. That could be kind of fun. That's what we did during the last stream. But alright, so what are we going to do here? I mean, we could be... I mean, for this bottom part, we could be lazy and just copy this design. So we'll just have a wall full of vending machines. That could look pretty good. I mean, it would look good for an area you can't access. It would be good enough, I guess. But then the difficult part is this part right here. I really don't know what to do with that. Especially now since we have this part kind of sticking into the exterior, which could be kind of annoying, really. I mean, I really like the design of this build, and it's kind of hidden really, because when you're down here, you're kind of looking at the market and the tower and stuff, so you don't really notice this build as much. So technically, we could be lazy and just rip this design straight off and reuse it somewhere else. We could change the color, but I feel, but just like the design itself, it's just, yeah, I'll do that. I really do like what I did with that though. That means I can just rip all the walls straight out again. For something like this. Oh, that's not that great, but now this doesn't connect anymore. That actually kind of sucks. Just Uncle Ray says just slap on some ads and call it a day. That is fair. The problem you'll barely see the build anyways. You'll see it when you're like over here. This is more difficult than I anticipated. Or hear me out. We'll just copy one of the designs of one of these builds. That's the easiest by far. I think, at least. Yeah, we can just... No, but the problem is all of these builds look very similar to the exterior we did over here. And I don't want these to look too similar right next to each other. Why is this so difficult? We could of course copy one of these exterior bits over. That could work. Yeah, let's just do that. Nobody's going to notice anyway. So let's copy this bit. So how tall do we need? We only need it up to... I'm messing with the time of day. We only need it up to here, and this part we can delete. Maybe we should... This part we can delete. And then we can... Hold on. We can copy this floor over to here. And do something like that. And then we can... I shouldn't have deleted that. And then we can... I feel like my commentary is getting worse by the second. Now I'm just saying and then the entire time. But we can then place... I did it again. We can place these next to this bit. And does it... I mean, it looks fine, I guess. It looks good enough. Yeah, okay, maybe it shouldn't go into the window. That maybe not. That's maybe not the best idea. But yeah, I think that's probably... That's good enough, right? Of course we can recolor it, of course, first of all. Oh, Uncle Ray says car insurance, but that would be really funny. Yeah, that's true. Then I mean, now I really want to do it, but then I'd have to do another custom ad, and I mean, I don't want to like complain about it too much, but you have seen what happened to the quality of the last ad I made, and the one before. So you wouldn't even be able to read the text probably on it. But it would be it would be really funny. Let's just do blue on this one. Oh, we have to flip the texture on this one around. Yeah, like that. Now you can't really see like the dirt textures, so I have to make these a little bit darker. And now I just have to... Do we want a different texture on... Yeah, I'll do a tile texture on the back thingy. Like that. Ooh, I'm glitching into the wall. And I mean that's fine. That looks honestly that looks better than expected. Now the ad idea has we could have some ads mounted to the wall right here. That could be. That sounds like a good idea actually. So I'll place down a floor. And where is it? No, I was in the right tab. Well, there's the pillars. Then I'll place down this one of these normal pillars, and then we can just copy some billboards on it. I have to change all of them, but just to get the idea across. Okay, it's maybe a bit far away from the bit it's supposed to be attached to. So let's move it over. Yeah, that's better. Now we just have to attach it using basic shapes, and then we are, well, not finished, but pretty close. Oh, Father Bob is asking asking the real question. Well, how do I feel about the movie theater? You mean the one in the with the new update? That's honestly no. It looks really. And to be fair, it looks really nice. I love how it looks. I feel like it doesn't really fit in with the rest of the town though. Like it's so big that all the other buildings feel like really small, and like with the proportions don't really make sense. If you get what I mean, like the town is really small, but then they have this huge movie theater. I guess this will be fixed when they do like a revamp of the entire town. And that's what I expect at least. But yeah, the movie theater itself, incredibly, really good. But the town around, it drags the town around it down. I think that's what I want to say. Yeah, now it's time for wires. We don't have enough of these. This wall is very like empty, and I don't know how to fix it really. Like I don't have any like special detail things that come to mind to make it look less boring, I guess. To be fair, you probably wouldn't even look at it that thoroughly, because you're more invested in all of this. And from back here it doesn't. No, from back here it still looks very empty though. This is so complicated. Now this doesn't contribute anything to the build itself. I just thought it maybe it would be fitting to have something there to make it look structural or structurally stable. But yeah, let me hold on. I will do the storefront at the bottom first. So, well, I say storefront. It's like it's for vending machines. It's not that special. But hold on, I have to sneeze, I believe. That one. That was a lot of anticipation for a very normal sneeze. But yeah, the storefront. Imagine when I say storefront. Imagine me doing quotation marks with my fingers. That's more fitting, probably. Well, thank you, Father Bob. So, well, yeah, that's probably, now I just have to, there's not really that much I can do for this storefront. So I just copy over the detailing, you know, it doesn't matter really, does it? Now I feel like I've heard this. I'm pretty sure I've heard this song like the 4th time now during the stream, which is signaling to me that this stream is going on way longer than I anticipated, to be honest. So I guess thank you for sticking around so long. But yeah, we are almost finished. We just have to finish up this. What's it called? We have to finish up the exterior of this build. And then that's pretty much everything I set out to do. Honestly, pretty impressed with myself that this went so well. Apart from one hiccup or another. Right now, structural support is probably, we probably need that. Just for the aesthetics, of course. And maybe, yeah, I think why not? Well, let's add in some of these lanterns because I don't know, they fit the cyberpunk vibe so well. Let's also get some of the round ones. Okay, to be fair, this is very ugly. I probably have to fix all of this off camera because that's very boring work. I also have to make these lanterns a bit less bright. That's not the light. That's the light. Oh, Uncle Ray is asking. Oh yeah, right. If you're curious about the music, just are you questioning? Are you asking for the song playing right now or the one that just ended? Because the one that just ended. Hold on, let me look. It's called A Cyber's World from out of Delta Room. So if you're sorry, I can write it out in the chat if you want. Hold on, let me just copy the. Cyber's World question mark by hold on, by Toby Fox. It's that was wrong account. Hold on. That hold on. Pretty transition. Hold on, I have to. Is this the right dashboard? I hope so. No. This is really this is really convoluted. Okay, so just for you, it's playing again, of course. Okay, here you go. That's the title of the song. Okay, now I have to rearrange all my stuff real quick. Oh, the theory of transition god. Yeah. Like I said, the transitions don't get enough credit. They're so satisfying. Just whoop. After the stream ends, I will keep playing with the transitions for another a minimum of 10 minutes, probably. Maybe even more. But enough playing around. Yeah, I would probably. I'll probably fix the rest of this off camera, because I mean that's pretty boring work. But yeah, be excited for the episode of me building all of this. I mean, there's not any commentary in it right now because, like I said, the recording situation is pretty complicated. But yeah, if you let me pretty transition back. I'll go into my Roblox settings and set it so all of you can join me if you're on my profile. So settings, hold on. Is it security or private? The settings are a lot more convoluted now, hold on. Hold on, where can I change which people can like join my game and stuff? Because they've changed the I can't. They have changed the settings menu a lot. So if you're on my account right now, you should be able to see like what game I'm playing. But I can't see the settings where I can like set which people are allowed to join my game or not. Because I can only set visibility. That is weird and very annoying. I'm really sorry. I don't know. Oh, looks like somebody joined. Oh, hold on, let me set the... Where is it? Pretty transition. Father Bob is in my game. Oh, the problem is I'm in a full am I in a full server? 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. No, I'm not. There's 9 people in my server. There's a max of 12, right? Hold on, I'll pretty transition. I'll send in a link of my profile. Okay, yeah, it works. So that's my profile. I'm not sure how. I really don't pretty transition. I really don't know if you can join. Oh, one person joined. Father Bob is in my game. Here is Oh, I'm moving everything. Well, I'll just go out of build mode. Thank you for shoveling. Okay, so apparently you're able to. At least some of you are able to join the game. That's progress. Oh, then that's a nice build, man. No, it's fine. I don't think. I mean, for me personally, it doesn't make a big of a difference in terms of like performance. I mean, it does dwarf my city though. It looks way smaller next to this one. Oh, theory is on. I can invite you. I can invite you if you send in your username. It'll take a minute. But maybe we'll have Uncle Ray as well soon. But I guess this is like a meet and greet type of deal. Oh, my bills are 5.5 grand. Damn, that's a lot of money. Hold on, come back. I'll give you perms. It sounds weird when I say it like that. Permission. It sounds weird when I say it like that. What the? That is a hairy man. That's fair. I can't spell. Uncle Ray is joining. That's exciting. Oh, there I see someone over there. That's great. So yeah, feel free to join us if you just want to like look around the boat. Yo, damn, that's a. What is this? Is that a beaver? Hold on, I have to give you permission. Hold on. Beaver. Thank you. Okay, so is it a beaver? It's that. Oh, it has a it has a chain and everything. Damn. That's one fancy beaver. Or otter? Are they called the? I don't know what animals are called in English. I'm sorry. Squirrel? No, it doesn't look. Doesn't it look like a squirrel? No, that's not a squirrel. I've seen squirrel. That's not a squirrel. That's a difficult word as well. Squirrel. Yeah, it is a beaver. It's a beaver. It's missing the teeth though. It's an. I was right. Or it's an otter. Otter? Do you pronounce it like that? Otter? I don't care. But I was right. That's what matters. We have one. Oh damn! We have someone without a head visiting. Hold on. Let me give you permission. Oh, also in one of the fancy new Mini Cooper cars. If you want, you can park it on the plot so it doesn't get towed. We have lots of parking spaces. Please don't fall into our recreation of the LA River. That's yet to be built, but still. That's tight. Oh, there is a head. Damn. Why is it so tiny? No, and he works for the FBI. That's yeah, I would suggest not to drive the cars. If they don't like that. That not a fan of that. Oh, also what a cool guy 28 is what a username. No, thank you, Otter guy. Oh, how do you make a heart of? That's not how you do it. That's how you do it. Yeah. So you are allowed to walk through the entire plot if you want. I'm generous like that. Ignore the ladders. Ignore the ladders I've just left here. Oh, I'm sorry, one username is more difficult than the last. Okay, Peregrinus Theory, okay. So basically the co-author of this build at this point. Okay, yeah, I have to admit Hold on! You can't see the transparent structures if you look through the glass ceiling. That's trippy then. You also can't see the decals. That's weird. There's a Miata in this. That's a very fancy car. Where do I park? We have a few parking spaces actually. Yeah, please follow. Oh shit! Never mind. Never mind. I placed the ladder in the way. I don't know. That is unfortunate. I go to the park. I have to boost my moves real quick. There's carnage going on in the city. It's actually. There's actual chaos going on. Oh, he will park next to the. That's a good idea. Park next to the market. Imagine somebody stuck on the floor. How does it happen? Well, okay, no, not the. Okay, not the. Hold on. Not the. That is not a good idea. Wouldn't recommend. Honestly, I wanted to add another apartment to the city, and I'm not sure if we have the plot data. I'm sorry. I know I said I wouldn't talk about it again, but I don't think we have the plot data for that. I would really like to do that though. Oh. You guys have crazy usernames. Macaroni and cheese. I mean, I like it, but damn. How do you even get that without any numbers at the end? Must be an old ass account. Okay, so let's see what carnage is going on down here. This looks. Damn, what an outfit. So we have 4 people here. That's nice. So yeah, like I said, feel free to look around the entire city if you want. I mean, to be fair, that's not really that much to look at, but no, don't go into the police car. I thought I explicitly said that driving the cars is not a good idea. Oh shit. What did I just witness? What? That is a magic trick, damn. That was that was unexpected. Oh my god, this is pure chaos. But yeah, just to take a look at everything we've done today. We've made. Oh, hold on. Yes. What? Okay. Hold on. What do you mean? What do you mean? I killed him? What? No, hold on. I'll go into build mode. It's a rescue mission. Okay, so what I wanted to talk about. So this is what we've. Oh, thank you for clearing my snow. This is all we've done today. So we made this build. It doesn't have a roof or anything, but yeah, we've made this lower part of the build. We have made this build, which is pretty close to that one. To be fair, this one, and we made this tower and this kind of crash site. So we were honestly really productive in this in this session. So I would say that's probably enough for today. I would say. So I would say it's time for the outro. Yeah, exactly like that. So we can just kind of have what we made today in the background. So yeah, we were really productive. Hold on, let me pull up my dashboard. I don't have it. Never mind. Outdoor time. Yeah. So after the stream, you can always kind of hang out here a bit more if you want. But yeah, I'm really bad at doing this on the fly, but why is Cool Guy vacuuming? Thank you, and I really mean this. If you've watched the stream for any amount of time, thank you so much. Especially thank you so much, especially if you chatted along and kind of gave your suggestions and your thoughts. And I did have a lot of fun doing cleaning the streets. Now I forgot what I wanted to say. But yeah, thank you so much if you joined the stream. Thank you so much for hanging out. Thank you so much for giving your thoughts and opinions. And thank you so much for just coming in for the tour. Thank you for watching. I'm not sure when the next video will be out. Soon enough, I hope. Of the police station, of course. Which you as special viewers could see sneak peeks of in today's episode. But yeah, I don't want to... Hold on, I don't have my dashboard up at the moment. No, never mind, I didn't close it. So yeah, thank you. Let me open the screen again. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for sticking around, and I'll see you all in the next episode of whatever I'm doing. And bye!